Fluffy Fam? My name is Gyny Beats, and welcome to this Q&A. I asked you guys on my community tab some questions you wanted to get to know about me, so here I am answering your burning questions. You're yearning for some learning from your favorite blue wagon. And I just want to say thank you so much to Hundthehound for reading off these questions to me.
Hi.
So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started with our first question.
Kayla, 2545. Why did you decide to make content, and when did you discover and join the furry fandom?
Well, I've always been making content since YouTube first became a thing. I made videos as a kid when I was back in like middle school with my friends. Just making videos just was always super fun, and um, I just always enjoyed it. The way I found the fandom though is very interesting. I I considered myself to be an observer on the outside looking in for many years. Like I followed like Majira Strawberry, Picari Roo for a handful of years, but I didn't officially jump in to this big pile of fluff until I want to say about 2019, when one summer I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's give it a try and see where this goes. And it's been it's been one of the best decisions I've ever made. I'm so happy to be in this fandom for sure.
Okay. Hundthehound, why you cute?
Hund, why are you cute?
What made you settle on the name Gyny Beats?
Well, when it came to picking the name Gyny Beats, I wanted something that would bring out like her dragon side, because she was always going to be a wolf dragon hybrid. And I was looking up on the internet names of like dragons, and there was many different names that Gyny could have been, that I could have picked. There was like Neptune, uh something from Game of Thrones. I can't remember the name. But yeah, there was a lot of names, and Gyny kind of stuck out to me because it was unique spelling. Gyny just looked really cool to me. And also, when I first joined the fandom, I was considering on having myself like my place in the fandom be music based, because I sing and stuff, and so that's kind of where the Beats name came from, and it's just kind of stuck. I know I'm not very music based right now in the fandom, but I still keep the name Gyny Beats because it's a lot more recognizable than just Gyny.
The Raccoon's Den. If money and time weren't an issue, what convention would you go to and why?
Ooh, that's a very good question. Ooh, give me a second to think about that. I would love to go to MFF. I would love to go out to MFF, or the one Japanese convention. That one seems really cool, or even the one out in Canada. I think it's called Confuzzled. I would love to go out to Canada and meet with my Canadian furries out there. Fnook, I'm looking at you. Also, my girl Slushy, too. I want to go out to so many different furry conventions, but those are probably my top three if money was not an issue.
If you, Shrapnel Vaga, if you had to be any other species, what would it be and why?
Huh. I think if I had to be any other species, I mean, I feel like I would be a full dragon and not just the wagon. Because dragons are so cool. I think I would love to just be a full on dragon if I had to choose any other species.
How did you meet Hund, and how long have you been in the fandom for?
So I met Hun the Hound. We kind of came across each other in a group chat that we were in together, and he kind of reached out to me because I don't know why he reached out to me, but he did. And when he did, I was like, oh, a puppy fur talking to me? Oh, what is happening? um, but in person wise, I met Hun the Hound in person back in, I think it was 2020. Somewhere in the middle of the pandemic happening. He kind of invited me to come out to Ohio to meet him, and I'll put up some photos of our first time hanging out together. But yeah, I've known Hund since about almost when I first joined the fandom.
What is your favorite furry comic? If not any, what is your favorite furry movie or book?
So, my favorite furry comic would have to be Blades of Furry on Webtoons. My favorite furry movie is going to be Wolfwalkers. That one is such a beautifully animated movie. I highly recommend it. It stinks that Wolfwalkers is only on Apple Plus. You can't watch it anywhere else. But if you want to watch it, I highly recommend getting the free trial to Apple Plus and watching it. It is such a good one. Blades of Furry is a good read too. It's basically Yuri on Ice, but with furries. So I definitely recommend checking that one out as well.
Nook Polar Wolf says, future plans as a furry as well as content creation?
So plans as of right now as a furry is kind of like I would love to be able to go to conventions that I've never been able to go to before. Like, for example, I'm not sure when this video is going to come out, but one of my goals is to go to Anthrocon. I also want to go to Midwest Fur Fest. These are these are definitely on my bucket list for sure. I would also love to go and travel internationally to meet up with some international furries too. That's a goal for me as a furry. As well as just to work on myself as an artist and as a content creator and see where YouTube can kind of take me. Those are kind of the goals right now, as well as I want to get another fursuit one day, whether it be a Gyny 2.0 or maybe of one of my other Fursona characters. I want to get another fursuit one day. So that way I can, just have more fluffy fun.
Harry White Paw says, what is your favorite country?
Ooh, so since I haven't traveled internationally, like ever, I don't have a definitive answer to that one, but I would say that one of the countries that I very much want to go to is Ireland. Not only for my Irish furries out there who I really want to meet, like Lab Rat and Ink Ace, but also just because my family is from there, and I think it's just a gorgeous country. I would love to go and visit it one day.
Lunatic for life. Describe your perfect sandwich.
Ooh, this is a good one. Ooh, this one I would love to tell y'all, especially if you go to Wawa or Sheetz or Old Nelson's over out here in the East Coast. So here's what you do, okay? So you're gonna order a breakfast sandwich. It's gonna be on marble rye bread, with an omelet on it. Whether it be the pre-made omelet, egg squares, or whatever. Just make sure it's an egg sandwich on marble rye bread with tomatoes, spinach, and ketchup, and they toast that shit. That is the perfect sandwich in my opinion. I will eat that any point of the day. Go try it out and let me know what you guys think. It is so good.
What is the oddest thing you've ever seen happen at your workplace or at a furry con?
I think the oddest thing that I've ever seen at a furry convention was probably seeing my fursuit maker dancing in the rave in a blow-up shark costume. I think that was probably the oddest thing, especially for the fact that everybody in there absolutely loved her. They were like, shark, 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 shark. Like, it was so freaking funny to walk into the rave and just see my fursuit maker going crazy in a rave like that.
Felixington 87. Do you enjoy making content?
Of course I do. I love getting the opportunity to make you guys smile and be creative on the internet and just express myself. I love it. I love being able to make content for you guys. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If I didn't get to your question, it's probably because we had a repeat of that same question. So either way, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want me to do another Q&A, go ahead and put your questions down in the comments for the next video. Other than that, I hope you guys have an amazing day. And I hope y'all stay nice and fluffy. Mwah!